Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing thrift tips video. I came up with 10 tips, just anything thrifting, because I feel like I'm a really good thrifter and most of my wardrobe is thrifted clothes. And a lot of people don't know the secret hacks, so I'm gonna tell you what I know. Okay, my first tip is when you're at the thrift, you actually have to go through every single hanger, like every row, even if it's stuff that's like not your size, or if you're in the men's section, like whatever, like you have to go through literally every hanger. I'm not kidding. It's like honestly probably the most important tip. It was the first thing I came up with. Like you have to go through every single hanger. It makes all the difference. The gems are not necessarily always in your place. Another place to check is also like by the changing rooms. People will leave stuff that they don't want, so you could check that as well, or like on the ends. But my biggest thing is just like you really want to find good stuff is like going and literally looking through every single hanger, every single row is how, when I've done that, well, I do that every time, but when I actually go through every single row for a long period of time, I usually find really good stuff. Okay, second thing, it kind of goes into that one as well, is patience. Try not to get bored immediately. Sometimes I go with, in the past I've gone with people who aren't like familiar with thrifting, and it's like they'll wander around and they'll check like 3 items and then kind of just wander and then give up. Like you have to be ready to, like I said, every single hanger, or actually look. Like you can't just get bored within the first 5 minutes just because you don't see something like on a mannequin or something that you like. You actually have to try and have the patience to keep looking. Sometimes I go to the thrift with like an idea of what I want to look for. Let's say I'm really wanting a new shirt, for example, and I am going to the shirt section, but it's kind of not really hitting. I'm not finding what I'm looking for. I'll sometimes like have a calling, like I need to go check the shoe section. So I reswitch, go to the shoe section, and usually I'll find crazy good stuff. Like sometimes you have a calling to go, I'm just gonna go check this section. Like I feel like I need to go check the purse section. I think there might be something. That's usually when I find the best stuff, is when I go there for something else, but then I actually I'm going there for one thing, but then I actually have a calling somewhere else. Usually I find good stuff. The next thing, okay, this one's kind of, I don't know what the word is. I don't know what the word is, but like I think a word people would use for this is like woo woo almost, or like, I don't know, but it works for me. And so if you don't believe it, then whatever. But I will obviously save outfits on Pinterest. And like an important thing about outfits on Pinterest is that you don't want to recreate the whole outfit itself. Like if you're like, I really love this outfit, just know you're probably not going to be able to recreate it. And even if you do, it's not going to look the same on you as it does on the girl in the picture. But I save Pinterest outfits for specific items or similar items. Not, I don't want to buy that exact one, but I want to look for inspo of something like that one. Or if I'm like, oh, I'm kind of wanting like let's just, for example, like a jean mini skirt is kind of what I've been craving, for example. I'll save a couple or save ones that I think are cute on my Pinterest board. And I'm not kidding. If you are consistently like saving that or thinking about it or looking at it, within 2 months, you'll find one at a thrift. I believe this wholeheartedly. Like Pinterest manifests what you want. That's happened so many times to me where I've had an item that I've been really wanting and I've been saving it to my Pinterest board, and actually just shows up at the thrift. I'm not kidding. Okay, this one I feel like is really important, is to wear a cute outfit thrifting, but the basics. So like I wear my favorite jeans when I go thrifting. When I'm going thrifting and I want to find a bunch of stuff, I wear my favorite jeans and I do my makeup and I make sure my hair looks cute and I try to like feel cute. So then when I'm trying on the clothes, I can really get the feel for like what it would look like in use when I'm actually wearing it, versus if I go and I'm wearing sweatpants or I'm wearing whatever, not doing my makeup, hair, and it kind of, when I put that shirt that I'm trying on, it's not gonna feel as like cute and authentic as if I actually had the full look, you know. And you also feel more confident about yourself if you're trying on clothes when you feel not good as well. That makes sense. Also, I usually try to go for like a blue jeans, like a simple white tank top and zip up, usually, because I feel like that's the easiest for trying on, because that way if you're trying on like sweaters or sweatshirts or anything like that, like you can just throw it on over the tank top. Also, I'm really sorry for my room looking like this. I'm actually home for Christmas break right now, and my room when I left has actually become the storage room. So, okay, I think my next one is consistency. I feel like this just goes for showing up all the time almost. I feel like I do better at the thrift when it's like a random Tuesday and it wasn't like this whole big shopping day. Usually this whole big shopping days that you planned ahead of time and then you're gonna hit all these stores, I end up don't really finding that good of stuff. I don't know, it always ends up just not hitting the day of that you planned it. I feel like when like I said, just kind of go like once a week, just kind of whatever, I always end up finding good stuff. Also, if you're really on the hunt for kind of like what I said earlier, like one specific shirt or like one type of shirt, you're not gonna find it the first time you go. You have to keep going back and going back and going back, and one day it's gonna show up. So that's like the consistency. Like you kind of just have to keep showing up and eventually you're going to start finding good stuff. Also, knowing when you have good sales at the thrifts you go to is also important. One of the thrifts that I go to, it's like every Monday they have an 80% off sale. So that's when all the good stuff is obviously going to get taken. So if you go like Sunday night, yeah, either like the last day they're open or early Monday, like just knowing the schedule is also important. I think this one's really important for people who are getting new to the thrifting world, is getting over the mindset that it's used clothes. I think some people really struggle getting over the fact that it's not brand new and whatever, but also I don't have advice on how to get over that because I've always thrifted my whole life. So maybe you can look up another video or tips on how to get over that. I don't know. Wash it twice. I'm not sure. I think that's just important in my opinion, is getting over that, because some of the people I know who aren't good at thrifting or who struggle with thrifting, they have that like, oh, it's kind of used mindset. So if you want to be good at thrifting, you have to get over that. One thing that I feel like is important if you're especially trying to get used to thrifting by yourself is music. Like I have my little earbuds and listening to like aesthetic music and getting into like, like cool girl vibes. No, like mysterious, I don't even know. But I just like to just walk around with music. It makes it different, and the vibe is different if you're by yourself and you're listening to music versus if you're just like listening to the overhead, music. And then I think that the crusty, dusty stores are better than Plato's Closet and like those type of stores. In my opinion, I feel that Plato's Closet, Clothes Mentor, those type of ones are, I don't know what they're called. I don't know if there's like other ones similar, but the ones where like people can take their clothes there and make money off of it and then they sell to us. And then you're buying a $20 Shein shirt. I think that a lot of those stores are really curated and I think they're just trying to make money. But when you go to those cutesy little crusty stores, you get shirts for $2, $1. It's just so much better. Less people know about it. So yeah, I think those are all I have. If I think of anything else, I'll add. But I am going to insert a clip at the end of this of a haul that I just got the other night at my hometown thrift store. Most of it will be getting sold on my Depop, so if you want to check that out, you can. And yeah, thanks for watching. If this is the end, I hope you liked it. Let me know if you like these type of videos. I'll do more talking videos. Let me know if this advice is good. It's all just my opinion. If you don't agree, we all have the right to our own opinion. So I think this is still on. If it is, I hope it is. If not, sorry. Also, can we just take a moment? This is the iconic window that I used to do my YouTube videos in when I was in 7th grade. I'm gonna put a little clip in of me when I was a little baby. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be going through my old phone because I got a new phone. But now we're going through my old one. Hi guys. Okay, I'm doing a thrift haul. Okay, first thing, Gianni Barini purse, vintage. You can't really see like the true color of it, but this will be, all this stuff will be also on my Depop, pretty much most of it, just so you know. So you can also check if you want this. I got so these two aren't for sale. I just got them for my apartment for next year. So I need to figure out where the locations are of these two paintings. Pictures, I don't know. Okay, and then I got these size 7, 9 West slingback heels, black with the open toe. Very, very cute. I was like, these are so cute. I wish I had that small of feet. So okay, the lighting is really weird right now, but it's just a green shirt. I'm gonna keep this one for myself. I just like really like the cut and I feel like it would look super cute on me. Then we have a vintage Old Navy tank top. And then a vintage, I also might keep this one just for a little bit so I can wear it to Mexico and then maybe sell it. Vintage Hollister tank top. The tank top section was so good today because no one's shopping for tank tops right now, so like they're just not picked over. And then this Ann Taylor longer pink shirt with like shorter sleeves. And then this tank top, this like just plain tank top. It's, I don't know the brand, but I'm probably gonna keep this one, I think. I got this. I think I'm gonna wear it in Mexico and then maybe sell it. I'm not sure. But it's like that kind of, I don't know how to explain it. But this tank top, like it's like kind of like cozy and like already kind of wrinkled and ruffled, and it's Martin and Osa. I don't know. Sorry if you can hear my sister and my cousin upstairs are being so loud. And then this like ruffly tank top. This is literally Alison De Laurentiis but in navy blue. Like the night that she went missing, like this is literally the I know you want to kiss me shirt. So yeah, that's the haul. Most of that will be I'll be selling on my Depop, so you can check that out if you're interested in any of that. I'm pretty sure they're all size like small or medium, maybe extra small. I don't know. Roughly small, but they can kind of deviate. So